The F-47, America's new sixth-gen fighter, will revolutionize the skies like nothing we've ever seen in U.S. aviation history. It's set to change the game in aerial warfare, but here's the billion-dollar question. With China's two new sixth-gen fighters on the rise, is the F-47 ready to face the challenge, or will the U.S. be sending its best fighter straight into a hornet's nest? For decades, the U.S. reigned supreme in the skies. The F-22 Raptor was virtually untouchable, and the F-35 revolutionized multi-role stealth, leaving no doubt about America's technological might. But as global dynamics shift, the stakes have never been higher. While China isn't merely playing catch-up but boldly forging its own sixth-generation fighter, the U.S. understands that maintaining its edge is critical. Enter the F-47, a fighter jet that redefines the very nature of aerial combat. It's not just an upgrade, it's a whole new paradigm in warfare. So what makes the F-47 so extraordinary? Beyond stealth, the next level of invisibility. Imagine an aircraft with a radar cross-section as tiny as 0.0001 square meter, smaller on enemy radars than a fly. That was the promise of the F-22. Now picture a jet that aims to be 2 decades ahead in stealth technology. The F-47 is engineered with multi-spectrum cloaking techniques that push the boundaries of invisibility. Inspired by advancements seen in systems like the B-21 Raider, the F-47 isn't only designed to vanish from radar. It's crafted to be undetectable across infrared, electronic, and optical spectrums. Its innovative white cloaking technology even renders it elusive to low-frequency radars, including early warning systems. But the F-47 goes further. It doesn't simply hide, it actively fights back. With advanced electronic warfare capabilities, it can jam and mislead enemy radars, creating phantom images or multiple false targets, effectively confusing adversaries before they even know it's there. Bottom line, if China's fighter can't detect the F-47 first, it can't engage it effectively. In this high-stakes game of cat and mouse, the F-47's advanced stealth and electronic countermeasures ensure that America retains the upper hand. From the F-22 to the F-35, we witnessed a major leap in engine efficiency. The Pratt & Whitney F-119 engine powering the F-22 delivers 35,000 pounds, 156 kilonewtons of thrust. But engineers took it even further, developing the more powerful and efficient F-135 engine for the F-35, pushing thrust up to 43,000 pounds, 191 kilonewtons. This upgrade wasn't just about raw power. It also boosted the F-35's range from 800 kilometers, 500 miles on the F-22 to an impressive 1,000 kilometers, 620 miles, despite the F-35 being a smaller aircraft. But here's where things get even more interesting. The upcoming F-47 will be equipped with 2 next-generation adaptive cycle engines, the GE XA-102 and the Pratt & Whitney XA-103. These cutting-edge power plants are expected to produce around 45,000 pounds each, giving the F-47 a total thrust exceeding 90,000 pounds. This immense power will likely push the jet beyond Mach 3, making it one of the fastest stealth fighters ever built. And with that increased efficiency, the F-47's range could extend between 1,400 kilometers, 870 miles, to 1,600 kilometers, 1,000 miles, a major advantage over the F-35. Firepower is another area where the F-47 is set to dominate. It will carry 6 AIM-260 JADM long-range air-to-air missiles, each capable of striking targets over 200 kilometers, 120 miles away at blistering speeds of Mach 5. And then there's its radar. The F-35 already boasts the most powerful radar of any fighter jet today, but the F-47 will take it to the next level. Designed specifically to detect stealth aircraft at extreme distances, its advanced radar and sensor suite will make it one of the deadliest fighters in the skies. The F-47 isn't just an evolution, it's a revolution in air combat. The U.S. isn't the only nation racing to shape the future of air combat. China is accelerating at breakneck speed. And it's not merely emulating Western technology, it's pushing the envelope. But the burning question remains, Can China's sixth-generation fighter truly outmatch the F-47, or is it just a flashy prototype designed to impress rather than perform? China has been tight-lipped about its next-generation fighter, yet the leaks and expert analyses offer a tantalizing glimpse. The aircraft is engineered for stealth, built to command long-range dominance, and might well be a hybrid of the F-22, F-35, and even echoes of the B-21 bomber, all fused into one lethal package. What really sets it apart is China's bold bet on artificial intelligence and drone swarms, potentially transforming its fighter from a solitary combatant into a master commander, orchestrating a fleet of autonomous wingmen. Before we get too excited, there's a critical obstacle: jet engines. Despite rapid progress, China still lags behind not only the US, but even Russia in developing high-performance engines. While American engineers have honed these power plants over decades, China is still striving to match the thrust, reliability, and efficiency found in Western designs. Without a potent engine, all the sophisticated stealth and advanced tech are rendered moot if the aircraft can't fly faster, further, or remain in combat longer. Then there's the radar. Although China is rapidly closing the gap, it has yet to produce a sensor suite on par with the advanced systems found on the F-35 and, by extension, the F-47. This shortfall means it might struggle to detect and track stealth assets like the F-47 in a contested environment. However, the game could change if China's investments in quantum radar and AI-enhanced target tracking pay off. Should these technologies mature, they could completely rewrite the rules of engagement. China isn't putting all its eggs in one basket. Reports indicate two distinct sixth-generation designs are in development. The J-36, envisioned as a long-range fighter bomber and potential missile truck for deep strike missions, the J-36 is built to operate beyond visual range, delivering heavy payloads over vast distances. The J-50, a more nimble air superiority fighter designed for fast-paced dogfights and high-speed engagements, reminiscent of the F-47. Yet, its true effectiveness will hinge on solving the persistent challenges of engine performance and advanced radar integration. So, is China's sixth-generation fighter a true rival to the F-47, or is it still a work in progress? The technological gaps are real, but the pace of China's innovation is equally formidable. With an ever-growing economy and an unrelenting drive for cutting-edge advancements, what may seem like a hurdle today could be overcome by tomorrow. The burning question now is, who actually holds the upper hand? Can the F-47 maintain America's air superiority, or is China's rapid ascent about to tip the balance of power? In the next section, we'll put these two advanced jets head-to-head, examining speed, stealth, firepower, and strategic impact. The battle for the skies is on. Stay tuned. We've delved into the groundbreaking capabilities of the F-47 and uncovered the secrets behind China's emerging sixth-gen fighter. Now the real question emerges: who truly dominates the skies? Is America's multi-trillion-dollar strategy enough to fend off China's relentless innovation? Or are we on the brink of a seismic shift in air power? 1. Stealth. Who vanishes first? Both the F-47 and China's sixth-generation fighter are engineered for extreme stealth, but true invisibility goes beyond sleek lines. The U.S. advantage: decades of expertise have honed American stealth, with platforms like the F-22, B-2, and F-35 becoming virtually ghost-like on enemy radars. China's challenge: while China is rapidly advancing its stealth designs, its aircraft must prove they can remain undetected under the full spectrum of combat conditions. Until China matches the U.S. in radar-absorbing materials and signal management, the F-47 maintains the lead. Winner: F-47 for now. 2. Speed and range. Who dominates the skies? In modern air combat, speed is critical, but range and endurance often tip the scales. F-47's edge, expected to push beyond Mach 3, the F-47 can strike with blistering speed and operate at extended ranges, projecting power deep into enemy territory without frequent refueling. China's fighter is designed with long-haul missions in mind, potentially offering more fuel capacity and heavier payloads to outlast engagements. Winner: F-47 leads in raw speed, while China's design may excel in endurance and range. Hammer 3. Sensors and radar. Who spots the threat first? In aerial warfare, the ability to detect the enemy first can decide the outcome of a battle. American dominance. The F-47 is set to leverage next-level sensor fusion, building on the F-35's advanced radar that can spot stealth aircraft from astonishing distances. With AI-assisted integration, it becomes nearly impossible for adversaries to close in undetected. China's wild card. China is investing heavily in quantum radar and AI-based targeting, technologies that, if perfected, could dramatically level the playing field. Winner, F-47 holds the advantage today, though China's emerging tech could reshape the contest. Har 4. AI and drone warfare. Who fights smarter? Modern combat is no longer solely about manned jets. It's about the symbiotic relationship between human pilots and intelligent machines. U.S. innovation. The F-47 will command a fleet of autonomous drones, its loyal wingmen that can scout, engage targets, or even sacrifice themselves to ensure mission success. This AI-powered network dramatically reduces pilot workload while enhancing battlefield responsiveness. China's numbers game. Meanwhile, China is banking on overwhelming the enemy with sheer numbers through mass drone integration and swarm tactics designed to confuse and outmaneuver opponents. Winner. The U.S. leads in AI sophistication, while China holds an edge in deploying a vast, cost-effective drone force. 5. The big picture. Who truly wins? Here's the crucial twist. China doesn't need to surpass American technology entirely. It just needs to be good enough. U.S. strengths. America has the most advanced fighter technology, unmatched engines, and top-tier stealth, ensuring superior quality on the battlefield. China's strategy. China compensates with rapid development, sheer production numbers, and the inherent advantage of fighting defensively in the expansive Pacific theater. Moreover, the U.S. cannot afford to lose even a handful of fighters, whereas China can absorb losses and still field overwhelming numbers. Winner. The U.S. dominates technologically, but China's long-term strategy could eventually shift the balance. So, can the F-47 secure American air dominance indefinitely? For now, it stands as the pinnacle of advanced fighter technology. However, China's rapid ascent and its determined push to close the technological gap suggest that this lead might not last forever. The true battle isn't merely over who builds the better fighter. It's about who can control the skies when it counts the most. If you were a pilot in a high-stakes dogfight, which aircraft would you trust with your life? The cutting-edge F-47 or China's fast-rising 6th-gen contender?